Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dave Russell. Well, we'll begin with Dale. He has a report on Roland Truck and Equipment.
Joining me is Andrew Roland. He's with Roland Truck and Equipment Incorporated. Tell people where you're located and what kind of business you have.
Hey, Dale. Thanks for the time today. We are located in Western Ohio, Greenville, Ohio exactly, west side of the state, close to Indiana line. We deal in used trucks. We also sell new dump trailers and hopper trailers as well. My dad and grandfather started it in 1987. Today, I have two other siblings that run it with me as well, and we do our best to service as many farm customers as also transportation customers as well that we can in the surrounding area.
Well, you know, when I drive through Western Ohio, and we've been over there for several events in the last few weeks, I notice some still are pulling grain wagons down the road. Others seem to only have semis. So you really have to have options for your customers, don't you, on what is preferred not only by them, but in their area.
Exactly right, Dale. Everybody knows the world changes, but some people still have some of the older technology and things like that still work great for their operation. So you got to have a wide variety of trucks, trailers. We still do grain trucks to this day just for guys that still want to build them. You do have to have a vast inventory on hand or at your fingertips for people to choose from that got to pick what works best for them.
Andrew, is there a good website where people could take a look at your inventory and maybe find out more about your services?
Yeah, you can find us at www.rolandtruck.com.
And that's ROWLAND, correct?
That is correct, yep.
I've been visiting with Andrew Roland. He's not only owner, but sales manager. Andrew, thanks for the update and telling us about your company.
Thanks, Dale. Appreciate your time today.
Well, the National FFA Convention is underway in Indianapolis. Matt Reese talked with one of Ohio's National Proficiency finalists. Matt?
Delaney Jones is a member of the Allen East FFA chapter and a finalist in the proficiency competition at the National FFA Convention here in 2024 in the area of beef production entrepreneurship. So, Delaney, could you just tell me a little bit of background about your project as we get started here?
Yes, so my project is something that I was just kind of born into. I've been raised on a cattle operation my whole life, but as I got to 4-H age, I started taking some Angus heifers, exhibiting them at different shows, and started to grow my herd from there. And I now raise a herd of registered Angus cattle that I breed to produce high quality Angus, main Angus, and some Angus females, bulls, and a little bit of steers here and there. So it's just kind of my passion, something I've always enjoyed doing.
Well, and you certainly have had some success showing those cattle. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer to be out in the show ring, or do you like the behind-the-scenes work with the genetics and so forth with some of these cattle? Which do you like best?
I'd have to say the show ring. It's just, I feel like it's where my project really comes together because I get to see my genetics taking off and also the future of my genetics while doing something that I love.
And with National Convention here, what are you looking forward to most about convention and the opportunity to compete at that national level?
I'm just looking forward to getting to meet the people that are love the same thing that I do and have brought the same level that I have, and just kind of getting to relate on some of the challenges that we solved throughout it, and also the bright sides and what we love most about the industry. I'm just excited to get to communicate with them and also get my shot at the big stage.
Excellent. I've been talking with Delaney Jones. She's from the Allen East FFA chapter. Good luck to you at National FFA Convention.
The markets are next.
Did you know soybeans' #1 customer is animal agriculture? That includes Ohio's beef farms. Research from the Soy Checkoff found that U.S. beef operations use over 1.3 million tons of soybean meal every year. That's the meal from about 55 million bushels of U.S. soybeans. Essential protein, energy, and amino acids. High-quality feed for heart-healthy beef. Soybeans, feeding the industry that feeds us. Brought to you by Ohio's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Hi everyone, this is Dale Minio from the Ohio AgNet. For a quarter of a century, I powered my truck with biodiesel, traveling the state promoting agriculture. Biodiesel is a reliable, high-performance fuel that works in any diesel engine without modification. The best part is that with every mile driven, I'm fueling the economy, doing good for the environment, and supporting soybean farmers. Learn how using biodiesel can add value to every bushel of soybeans grown at soyohio.org.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, December corn $4.19 up 2.5, March corn $4.32 up 2 3/4, November soybeans $9.97.5 up 5 3/4, January beans $10.05 up 4.5, July wheat $6.14 up 1 1/4. At the Mercantile Exchange, October cattle $187.62 down 42 cents, December hogs $80.17 up $1.05. November feeder cattle, $247.22, down $1.70. This is the Ohio AgNet.